Hey guys, what's up? Mr. Travis Pavlik going over a quick breakdown of cryptocurrency and as we see it unfolding from what we thought was this kind of major bottom. It ripped back and now I'm unhappy with the way this is unfolding so far. It could be something where it's just shaking out the kind of weak people and then it's going to rip up. So I'm willing to re-enter over kind of this range here. And again, it's just kind of shaking up people here, but it's generally going up. My cause for concern is it did not reach even these prior highs of 90.74. Let's see. Yeah, it only reached 9,000. So lower high here for the interim. Again, that's a 4-hour chart. Daily still very intact. Maybe we revisit smoke through the 200 SMA daily, rebounded, touched it there, and maybe we get kind of another shallow pullback or maybe a full test of around 8,000, somewhere around there. If I zoom in the actual structure, it looks a heck of a lot like we're gonna see something like this, where we get as it just muddied up everything. We're gonna get something along the lines of an ABC. So something like this, and maybe it's a flat where we don't have 7,900, 8,000, somewhere around there. It takes out some stops once again, and then we go for the move. And basically the way that would look, it's not super clean and pleasing to the eye, but essentially like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 3 wave, the wave 3 in there, and then a 4, 5, and then an ABC as far as an Elliott wave perspective. Basically, two different ways to look at this. One, you're still in the trade. Hey, as long as it's above 6,000, you're good. You're Gucci. You're trading like for this big move to like 13K. Okay, so depending on the position size and your time frame, you don't have to kind of really pay attention to this anxiety that I'm giving you. So if that's the case, don't worry about it. You bought the dip. You're going to hold for multiple weeks. You're not worried about it. But everything across the board is kind of looking the same. Bitcoin Cash, no new highs on the recent move. Bitcoin on a different exchange, no new highs. Dash, no new highs, just a little 50% retracement. EOS, same thing. Ethereum Classic was showing relative strength way back in here. I was going to tweet it out and I didn't, and it's on me because it was definitely showing relative strength early and it performed great today. So Ethereum Classic, again, it's kind of at these resistance levels as well. You could draw a trend line over here. You could look at kind of, what's that, the 50-day or whatever. But Ethereum Classic's relative strength. Ethereum itself, no new highs. Crap project. IOTA, crap project. Litecoin, no new highs. And it's trading a little bit different. It's trading more of a triangle than I see in Bitcoin. So some sort of bigger move could be happening. It's just not as pleasing to my eyes. If we look at Bitcoin, obviously they've been correlated, but for some reason Litecoin looks, I'm gonna say weaker, to be honest. It just looks like it's gonna have some sort of bigger move down. It could be wrong, could be a bigger move up, of course. Neo, no new highs. Omisco, no new highs. So, you know, the 4 hour 50 SMA, I think this is, yeah, 4 hour 50 SMA so far is holding it down, and just the time to either reduce risk, make sure you know where your stops are, and all of these, it would make a lot of sense, kind of the symmetry of the chart, the way this hits my eyes is an A, B, C across basically all of them. Now, a lot of times you do not get that. See, I drew this like yesterday when it was up here, and this morning I was pretty stoked. Okay, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're gonna get the run up, and rejected. So maybe you start monitoring it around here in this area, looking for maybe a 4 hour reversal, and risk is down in here. I like the 1-to-1 ABC, so that would be, let's see, somewhere around 77. You could kind of put in some small bids there and hope that you get filled. $77.12, and maybe even in here start buying some. Again, this could reverse in the next hour, and I could be completely wrong. But cause for concern, maybe it's preemptive. But I'm looking at the smaller time frames now, because we had the big rally from the lows, and I don't kind of like the way it's shaping up. It's a quick little update. I also want to touch on, where's my XMR? There we go. XMR, Monero, same thing, just kind of waning. So what this structure says to me is, if this is a low, and then we're still within, this whole thing could be a wave 1 up, ABC for a 2, and then we get the third wave, which will be immense. It will be beautiful. The time to buy crypto. It's going to be a big move. That's the big move that I'm trying to catch. So don't want to overthink it. Don't want to get too crazy. Above these highs is good in basically everything. And you know, the smaller market cap, the less liquidity, maybe the more risk, quote unquote, but also more reward and the more volatility. So hopefully you get something from that. Travis Pavlik, if you have any questions or comments, add them below. Peace.